Well, guys, we got a funny one here that I had to cover because it's not often you hear about BBC presenters quitting over the deranged diversity drive. You know, the one they're pushing out because it seems spending £100 million on hiring ethnic minorities is not enough for the BBC. Instead, they also dictate to shows how diverse the guests have to be, and this has forced one of them out the door after decades working there. The Telegraph are reporting on Radio 4 presenter Nigel Rees quitting his quote-unquote show after he felt pressured to invite diverse speakers who wasn't suitable guests, and some even knew they'd only been brought on to tick a bloody box. This literally shows how far the BBC continues to fall, especially when you think back to last year and how they called skiing racist.
Cortina may be one of only a handful of places to host the Alpine World Championships, but it's similar to every resort in Europe and across North America in one respect: the fact that almost everyone in these beautiful places is white. That is certainly the case here in Largs, and has been at all of the places that I've been fortunate enough to visit through competition and now work.
When you're in the majority, you fit in. So why would you question it? It's only by looking at this through a different lens you start to realise that these environments perhaps aren't as equal, as accessible, or as welcoming as we'd like to think.
Yes, it seems that wasn't enough, because on top of that, the higher-ups have been forcing shows to cut white people out to promote ethnic minorities, despite that being racist in my mind. Not only is it racist to white people, but also to ethnic minorities, as surely that means the BBC think these people can't get on TV based on their own knowledge or skills. Now, Nigel Rees, who quit the BBC, had apparently been doing this show since 1976, but said bollocks to this woke nonsense last month, and is actually quoted as saying this: "I am not willing to go on having my choices interfered with in order to tick boxes in the name of diversity and representation. It's difficult having it enforced for the sake of it. It's also patronising, not least to the people who don't want to be on because they feel they're ticking a box." So like I said, even people knew that they were on there to tick a box and spoke to the presenter about it, because obviously most people don't want their race to be the reason why they're picked or not picked. Merit, as you know, is what most people want to be picked on because it means they've done well at whatever it is they set out to do in life. The BBC, though, are obviously a complete woke joke and are a disgrace to the nation, and if you ask me, a racist bunch of fuckpigs as this is proving.
There is a pattern consistent throughout history of oppressed people turning on the oppressors, slaves against their owners, the peasantry against the feudal barons, colonies, Mr. Verhofstadt, against their empires, and that is why Britain is leaving. And it doesn't matter which language you use, we are going, and we are glad to be going. We're off.